teaching the fruit of my loin how to follow in my footsteps.
Yeah, giant one.
This is what this is all about. It's not a chance for me to make fun of you.
You're the worst trainer. Oh my God, it matches the picture.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm learning.
I threw you a curveball by being on the other side. I apologize. I know, it's so weird.
You didn't have very many friends in school, huh?
Most of them beat me up.
Wonder why. Such a likable person. Is Royal available?
I have been. Yeah. Going over the finer points of detail, I call it, when it comes to putting these cars together. The assembly line used paint, daubs, and markings to be able to let the guys down the way know what was done on a particular car. This is fascinating stuff. I find it's fascinating. If she does, and she takes this under her wing and she really enjoys what she's doing, I'll be able to step back, move over to another section of the shop, and turn that over to her. So I hope that she's as excited about learning it as I am about teaching it to her. These are the things, the history of the car, the finer points of detail, and we'll call it, that's going to be your job.
Why did they do these? Is it just a mark that they got done? Or?
They're like the transmission's been bolted down, the fluids are filled, the shift rod's been adjusted. These are all markings for the final inspector at the end of the assembly line. All these alphanumeric codes that you see, they correspond to markings on the engine and the transmission.
So these markings are going to be different on every car?
Yeah, if we were doing the 70 CUDA, it's going to have an 8 3/4 rear end on an automatic transmission. Those markings are a lot different. Teaching the fruit of my loin how to follow in my footsteps. My seed.
I'd like you not refer to as those things, please.
Good enough.
Daughter.
So why don't we work on, looks like to me like the X is going to go on after the numbers go on. Now here he's got it in two places. This is usually where I see it, right through here.
Okay.
So I don't know why this has two unless this is an example of somebody just going batshit. See these numbers? These are the size and the font. So what you'll see right here is I have those same numbers. Okay. How do you know what numbers to put on that transmission?
The book.
Okay.
Well, let me just take a quick guess. Is it a 678?
678 would be a real nice 23. 23 spline.
But it's a combination of these.
It is a combination of those. So you have to go to the broadcast sheet. And what we're looking for are assemblies, not particular part numbers, but assembly numbers. Transmission 676. There's your numbers.
676.
676. Okay. There's a 6, 7. We'll go back over and do the 6. And there you go. So there's our part numbers, last 3 digits of our part numbers. So why don't you take this, and I want you to swipe this across the numbers like you saw.
Across the VIN?
Not the VIN, the casting number. It's across the casting number.
It's a pretty color.
So this white daub of paint right here is, put me one right on top of this bolt head, and then all the way to here. So this covers the top of the bolt, the top of the washer, and into that area right there. Yep, beautiful. And then we got a white daub between the 1 and 2 bolts on the transmission. So we got a white daub right here.
So wait a minute, this is backwards in the book, right? Because that's self. I'm just trying to figure out how you're getting from the diaphragm to that, because we're looking at it from the opposite side, so I was confused.
Alyssa's a bright girl. I mean, obviously, you know, look where she's coming from. But I think she doesn't pay attention, and then she plays catch up. So when we're looking at the driver's side of an engine transmission, we know the shift linkage is on that side. And we go to the book, but the book's just located on the passenger side of the car. And she says, I don't see it on this side of the engine. Well, of course not. You just pick up the book and walk around 180 degrees. It's right there. When you're looking at like here with the shift rods, see all these shift rods? You don't see them over here. So that's a clue they're not over here.
Yeah, giant one.
This is what this is all about. It's not a chance for me to make fun of you.
You're the worst trainer. Can I like have someone else train me next time? Is Royal available?
I have been. Yeah.
Is Royal available?
So we have one more white daub. Does this help a little bit? Because now you can see the
Oh my God, it matches the picture.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm learning.
I threw you a curveball by being on the other side. I apologize. I know, it's so weird. You're doing a good job. I'm sorry I'm not a good teacher.
You just need to have more patience.
Maybe I wasn't a very good father.
There's no such thing as a stupid question. You ever hear about
I've
that?
always had a problem with that.
You didn't have very many friends in school, huh?
Most of them beat me up.
Wonder why. Such a likable person.
Okay, none of my floor is a $250,000 floor. Oh my God.
It'll clean up.
Oh my God.
You're so dramatic. You put a lot of energy on things that don't matter, Dad.
This is a polished floor. They cut it down with 40 grit, and then they polished it out with 80, and then they went to 120, 360, 400, 1,000, 2,000, and then they buffed it with a 480 volt machine so that it shines like glass, and you just throw paint on it like a crazy person, like a sociopath burning down a house.
Really? I'm a sociopath now?
Let's worry about the rear end now. Okay.
You know, other people doing this for the first time are going to feel the exact same way I do.
I know it. But you're my daughter, and I expect perfection out of you. just like you hold me to a higher standard of protection.
Only because all the smack you talk.
Let's do the 084 right here. Schlop it. Okay, there's a schlop right in there on that inside of that. Oh, no,
Oh my God,
white.
wait.
Why have you gone crazy? I didn't mean with the yellow, I meant with the white. Why?
Was I supposed to know that?
Oh, mama. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
you
I
are
thought
so
I went a little
stressful.
crazy here. Nice job. Give it up. Sweet.
This station will remain on the air day and night, day and night.